Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue my Feed My Kids run here on Zielonka? I wrote it down. Zielonka. There we go. This is the Eastern European based map with the new addition of carrots, parsnips, and red beets, along with some new production stuff. The first one being, my kids are young, they are small, and at least from the real play standpoint of what I'm doing here, and so therefore we need to feed them some baby food, some processed vegetables. So we are getting those processed right now. In fact, we've already got a big chunk of carrots already made up and processed. 812 liters in storage. We got 88,000 carrots already dropped off here, which is most of this field already. So that's pretty good. As you can see, I did go ahead and get a second one of these little harvesters. And the reason for that is I did the math on how much we're going to make from all these carrots. Approximately. And approximately, before I bought that thing, we should be very close to breaking even on how much we spend versus how much we make. And so you're probably thinking, wait a minute, if we only break even, why buy another one and now we're negative? Well, yes, we are negative, but we're only break even because we've only got one crop going into this. As soon as we get a second field, which we do still have enough money for, we got a little bit of cushion here. We got about almost $100,000 of cushion. As soon as we get a second field and get another crop on here, getting processed, then we will very quickly be able to make basically double the money and be well above that negative value. Even if we go a little bit negative now and have to take a small extra loan just to get us over that hump, the fact that we have two of these will speed everything up. We'll be able to get another field, get more crops going, because this one field right here is just about almost enough to fill that baby food processing up for a full year. And so if we cycle through that every single year, we should be good to go. And then, like I said, if we just get us another field, maybe the one we're sitting on right now, because it's actually already been harvested, we could plant some parsnips or whatever we decide to do next on this field, and then we'll have two sets of baby food coming out, and that will, like I said, we were breaking even before, that will double that, which means we'll be making plenty of money. So that's going to be kind of the plan here. Let me get you stopped for a second. Let's go ahead and get you unloaded. As you can see, obviously, with the fact that I have two of them, it does mean I have to spend money on a worker, but I still think at the end of the day, we're going to be a little bit upside down for this first year, maybe two, but very, very quickly, we are going to be making more money than we spend by a pretty significant margin, if I did the math right, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and get you set up. Oh, I got to buy some more boxes. Yes, yes, yes. And go. I did check to see if there's a patch for the fact that the boxes make more money than we buy them for. There's not. I don't want to just wait this series just because of that. So we're just going to deal with it. It's not a super significant amount of money. It's not like I could just sit here and just make money over money over money and it's all good. But we're just going to deal with it for now. I'm going to go ahead and get you started now. That way we can get the truck. Go ahead and start. We're getting a little bit of a backlog here. So let's go ahead and get this stuff off the field over here first. Obviously, almost done with this field, so not too much longer to go. Hopefully I timed those guys right. Well, maybe not quite. Trying to get them timed right so they're at least on opposite ends, but it doesn't look like that's quite going to be how it works out. So that is unfortunate. Let me just cancel you, back you up. We might be at the point where we can only do one of these at a time right now. Yeah, we're going to be. Let me get you finished up here real quick. I'm gonna have to dodge out a little bit here. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be all right. We'll make it work. Yeah, we may only be able to run one for now. What I might do is just have you start on a row, but as soon as you get full, just have you stop. Because you'll be full here in just a moment. So we're gonna get you started, but expect that you are going to stop here pretty quickly, and we'll just probably let one of the guys run the rest of this field here. All right, back to this. Get you going. At least get you... We could probably get you dropped off before that guy fills up here in just a moment. One of our workers stopped for an unknown reason. Usually that means it got to a gap in the crop and it doesn't know what to do for some reason. The steering sensitivity is still a little bit wonky here. Just have to deal with it. it's just so sensitive. And obviously I'm going a little bit fast. So, kind of one of those things. Alright, let's check you. You're very close to being full, my friend. Let's just get you down here. See if maybe you can pick up from where you left off up here. Oh, let me back up a little bit. Alright, try to get that from there. Just need to get you full and then we'll get you out of the way. Now, we won't have enough carrots to sell just carrots by themselves this month, but that's going to be okay. We don't really... We were only going to do that if we went over, but it doesn't look like we're going to go over just yet, which is fine. There's a bit, got a little panic moment to make sure everything's recording okay. Looks like we're good. Alright, so that's that. Let me get you emptied up here. We're just going to get you off the field at this point. In fact, we're just going to have you pull off to the side and empty your thing over here. That last guy will be able to finish up the last of this with minimal issues. All right, that is that. I guess we could fold you up a little bit here. And turn you off for now. Now we could buy this field 51 that's already got carrots on it, but more carrots would not really help us that much because we're about to be, well, we're not necessarily going to be full, but we're full on how much carrots the thing can process in a year. So more carrots. I mean, yeah, we could drop them off and sell the extras, but really what we need is other crops like red beets or parsnips at this point. There's a few more passes, you're going to be good. Even if we don't get quite every single carrot out there, it's not going to be a problem. Actually, do we need a plow? We can have the other guy start plowing if we do need to plow. It does need plowing. Okay, so we will grab you. Let's go get you dropped off. I'll park these harvesters kind of back here. We'll be okay for now. Maybe someday we'll get us a big old enclosure for back here as well. Now we're going to keep carrots on this field. So the next field will have to be something different. I mean, plowing right now is all we can do. We can't actually plant yet. So we're just going to get the plowing just because we might as well while we've got some cycles free. And by that I just mean we have a tractor free and we can definitely get a worker working on this. Let's see. There we go. Go to town, my friend. And he is doing... Oh, he's doing wheat still. Let me actually stop you for a second. I need you to do... I need you to do... Oh, I think it's actually the same as wheat. So, never mind. We were good. It's the same ratio. Or rate, or whatever. Alright, let's get you to drop off your boxes. I'm just going to drop them off here. Hopefully bring the car back in time to pick those up before you get in the way. They get in the way of you, I should say. Alright, go to town, my friend. And let's get you back to pick up some more boxes. Oh, you're not going to do the ends here? We'll have to come back and do the ends ourselves, it looks like, which is fine. At least the worker will do most of it. We'll clean up whatever he misses. Just fishtailing our trailer all over the place. Ooh, sorry, I got distracted by something. What can I say? I get easily distracted. Now, the one thing is, with the second lease, we even with the second lease, I should say, we have gone into an extra hour, right? Like on, I think both machines. So we have had to pay quite a bit of the extra loan or stuff, or lease stuff, I should say. But that's going to affect my math a little bit. But I still think we're going to be okay. Again, we might go a little bit negative initially. Like I said, I have to take another small loan, but that should be able to be paid for very quickly with just a second field. If my math is even remotely close to it being accurate. Oh, you really are just not doing anything down here, my friend. It's interesting to see how some of the workers, how the workers sometimes just choose to just stop, you know, whenever they feel like it. Assuming you're going to hit these here in a second. Yep. Now, we can't plant yet, so there's not really much point in us buying another field just yet, other than the fact it would allow us to prep the field, I guess. Also, there is the fact that if we don't buy the field, somebody could plant something on there that we don't want. Or, alternatively, if we wait, somebody could plant something on there that we do want. You never know. But to be fair, nobody's going to be planting much until planting time anyway, so we have a little bit of cushion there. Probably have to take out a loan for that new field, but... And we might not actually be able to afford it, come to think of it. I hadn't thought about the fact that our loans are limited by how much money we have available, so it had not occurred to me that we might not be able to afford the a new loan. Can we actually... We could check real quick to see if we can even get another loan. No, we cannot. We are stuck. One thing I do want to do is I actually want to change the interest rate to be variable at this point, just to kind of give it a little bit of a randomness for whenever we do take a future loan. I did those initial ones just because those are kind of realistic, but if we do change them to be more variable, then where is it? Is it here? Am I blind? I think it's doing that thing where it flips up for some strange reason. Yeah, it's down here at the bottom. So we want to... Oh, no, I have it turned on. Okay, so it is dynamic now. I'm actually going to drop it down to like a 3.5. I think that's what the default is for the mod, but and then we'll turn it on and see if it changes. Oh, sorry about that. Then we'll turn it on and see if it changes from time to time. So that works for me. Now, obviously, running workers is going to drain our bank account quicker, but again, if I did my math even close to right, the second field will be all we need to be back very, very positive. In fact, so positive that we will be able to pay off some of these loans or buy some of this equipment not too far down the road. Love the fact that this does look pretty realistic. It's there. It's what it looks like for the most. I mean, it's obviously a little bit lower res, but that was a dumb statement. It's a little bit lower res than real life, but what I meant is just the resolution is not very high. Is all I meant to say by that. Oh goodness. What are we even up to right now in carrots? 118. My estimation was we'd be close to 150. We might not quite be there, although we have processed some, so I have to take that into account as well. I actually don't know how much if we've even gotten a full box over there yet or not. It's been a few hours. We've been sitting here for several hours going through all of this. In fact, we can go check real quick. If I go look at you, 2.1 hours, 2.2. We have done 4 hours of work between the two tractors. And very little of that was prior to the harvest. So that is a lot of harvest time that we've spent. I mean, 2 hours of me sitting here time, but collectively 4 hours of harvest. If I just had one tractor, that's a lot. I'm glad I got the second tractor. In fact, at some point, my goodness, we might need more tractors. I don't know how we're going to do this. I got to think about this. I'm really enjoying the idea of this save, but there are definitely some glaring restrictions in certain ways because of, like, it's going to take us forever to get through some of this. Yeah, I just need to think about it. It's possible... Yeah, it's possible that getting a individual, or sorry, getting the one that has the storage as opposed to the boxes like this, it's possible that would be quicker because then we could just bring a trailer by every time and just fill that up. But if I remember right, it wouldn't go very high, so it would be a little hard for us to have a trailer big enough to actually justify filling up all the time. I don't know. I need to think about it. I guess if we had to make less trips to this, but this doesn't take that long to drop off here. Is kind of where I'm thinking. And the fact that we can drop the boxes off means we can just, like I said, just do what we've been doing. Leave them off on the side of the field and just come back and collect them later. Now, eventually I want a bigger trailer and a bigger, like a semi or something like that. I can just go by and bulk collect all of the stuff at once. That'll be a future goal for sure. Alright, that tractor still says he's done. Oh, they're actually still surprised that they're stuck. Guess he made a wide turn. Let me get you out of the way then. Should just about fill up. These last box, it's almost perfect. Okay. Technically perfect. I think we technically have a few more left in there, which is hilarious. Alright, let's go ahead and unload the boxes here. Left that. Turn off. We don't need to buy any boxes yet. We'll go ahead and fold you up for now. Cool. That is done. Let's get back to you. Keep transporting some boxes. Oh, wow. This is 25 minutes. Flies by fast. Guess that's what happens when you're having fun. And I am having fun. Get these dropped off. I'm going to go check on how much output we have already. Again, it might be a little bit. I'm not sure if we have a full... I might have one box over there. I'm not sure how much actually. Actually, probably have more than one box over there, shouldn't we? I don't know. Sorry. Brain looked up to do the math, because that's how I do math, is by looking in the air. Don't ask. Actually, we might not have a box at all yet. Come to think of it. Not that I'm kind of thinking through, because a box would be 1,000. I don't know if we've done enough to get 1,000 yet. No, we have not. Okay. Didn't think so. I think we're close, aren't we? Or is the box 2,000? Box might be 2,000, because we are at 1,050 right now. The time to sell, I believe, is August. We'll take a look at that, obviously, again, and as we get closer to it, we'll keep reevaluating. Sometimes that changes. I do want to see how much carrots we actually have in there, and to see how much we have left over here. Just just to determine if we got how close we got to the math. My math was about 150,000 liters, I believe, is how much I was expecting off this field. So let's see how close my estimations got. So we got another 12,000 liters here. 142, and we're not off by much. And we have done a whole, like a full set, right? So we've done, it's about almost 2,000 liters already. So 144, it's pretty close. So we're gonna be a little bit less than the break even before I bought that second, or got that second harvester, but not by a super significant margin. Oh, and my math was not considering the extra money we get from the precision farming. So once you add in the extra money, that will make up the difference for sure, and actually even a little bit more than that. So we're, goodness gracious, I'm knew it was a matter of time before we wiped out, but thankfully didn't roll. Yeah, because I was expecting 150. We're at 144, so that's not even 10% less. And the precision farming is what, I don't know what percent we have it at right now. We're pretty good. We are at 13%, so yeah, that's going to make up more than even the negative that I thought. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. All right, one more load, and we are good. Might as well bring you guys along for this last load, because at this point, why not? And then I need to think about what we're going to do as far as getting another field, right? Because we're not going to have any money until August. So we are going to be bleeding that money up there between now and August, and then we'll get a big chunk of money back, right? Once we sell everything. So what does that look like? Do we want to buy that other field and just start working it, getting it prepped? Because my concern is that if we don't buy the field now, we won't have enough money for it later. But if we buy the field now, we will go negative later, which, you know, is obviously also bad. I don't know. I'm trying to think through that. I mean, we could always sell something to feed the kids. I mean, sometimes you gotta make sacrifice to take care of your kiddos. I mean, obviously not the Bronco. That's crazy. Not sell the house before the Bronco. Come on now. Who do you think I am? We can sleep in the Bronco. Can't drive the house. Well, I can sleep in the Bronco. The kids can. They'll figure it out. I mean, we can always do contracts, but I don't. Again, it's just this first year. I don't know that we need to. We just got to get over this first hump, get that second field, get another crop coming in, and then we're rocking and rolling. Let me do the math again real quick on how much that processing plant goes through in a year. Because if we have more carrots than we need, then we don't need a second field. We could just put the second crop on this field and kind of alternate crops or something like that. But I think I did the math and it was almost exact. Maybe I'm misremembering which math I did when. So we're at 100. So we're at 24. Oh, it's not even a full year. Not even close. I can already see that. So 100 per cycle times 240 cycles, which is 24. Yeah, well, this is 6 months worth. So 142 divided by 24 is exactly 6 months. Almost exactly 6 months. Okay, that's fine. So we're definitely going to need, I mean, this will have to continue to be carrots every year to keep that stockpile. In fact, eventually we'll need more carrots than even that, because this is only 6 months worth of that factory or that processing plant. Another set of carrots would actually be enough. I mean, I suppose the best one way to make a little bit extra money right now is to just get this filled right now. Get these carrots harvested, and or even these red beets, something like that. Get one of these harvested, because we know that this would actually give us more than I was expecting, because I was doing the math based off 150,000 liters, and if we had more liters and this thing can run for a few more months, then it'll be worth a little bit more money to us. That is a much bigger field, though. That's going to take forever. It's only 30% larger. It just looks bigger, but this one's a bit wider, so it's only 30% larger. In fact, these two fields are identical in size, interestingly enough. So we could also just do red beets. Now, doing the red beets would actually be better. And the reason that doing the red beets would be better is because even though this would be enough carrots for a full year, where we're sitting at 6 months right now, we are going to be selling here in about 9 months. So we're not going to get a full year's worth of crop to sell. Whereas if I do the red beets, we will effectively get a full year's, because we'll get 6 months of the carrots and 6 months of the red beets. That's a full year's between the two of them. That's assuming they're both sell at about the same time. I didn't actually check to see when preserved red beets sell. I need to be able to like remove some of this wood stuff that's in here. All right, so beets are, they actually sell in October, so they're actually even later. But still, it's fine. We'll definitely make enough, and they're about the same price. Like, the prices are very close. That might be the better move. Let me go actually run over here, and will it tell me what the projected output is over here? I don't know if it will. Good news is we can... Oh, this got so many weeds. I mean, it's not going to be great. The expected yield is half of what it should be. So it looks like the potential harvest quantity is 107,000 liters. I think that takes into account the expected yield with all the weeds and the not fertilizing and everything like that. But it's still going to be something, right? It's still going to be worth something to us. I think we have to get that. I think that's the only way we survive. I mean, the carrots up here would be very tempting. And eventually I think we will get these carrots. But I think getting those red beets between the two fields, I think and this is worth more to it. There's more crop here, but we need money sooner to make sure we don't go negative. So I think we got to go red beets. Yep. All right, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that now, and we're gonna start harvesting this. It's gonna take us a while. Good news is, compared to this one, which is only 88%. Because of the silty clay, this one is 99%. It's a perfect yield potential. Actually, so I guess this one's a 92% total. That one's 111%. That field in the middle is nice. Yeah, we definitely need to get this one as soon as we can. We can't afford it right now, but that's a really good field to get pretty soon. All right, let's go buy that. Did I actually buy it? I didn't buy it. Let's buy it. It's only going to be 22,000 bucks. That's not bad. And again, even if we go negative, we'll be able to sell stuff very quickly to get back positive. So that is now our field. And let's get the harvest started again. Oh, this starts again. This is going to take hours. My goodness, I'm going to be sitting here. I better put on Lord of the Rings Extended Edition, because these are going to take a while. It's all right. Yeah, come on. Finish unfolding. There we go. All right, boxes are ready. I'm just going to get you started on this far side over here. We'll get the other guy started here in a moment. I know that these guys are going to have trouble when they get close to the road down there, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we'll just clean that up later. Let them do whatever they can and then deal with the repercussions of other stuff later. Oh, we're going to not be able to do this because of carrot. I think it'll actually swap it. I think it'll swap it over here in a second. Otherwise, I'll just eat those carrots myself. Okay, there we go. Did swap. All right, red beets are going. We'll get those get dropped off in a moment. You are... I mean, you're going to finish here soon, but then I'm personally going to have to clean up this mess that you made. We'll go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, I will be a little bit further along in the red beets. I might bring you guys back before I'm like completely done, because otherwise I'm just going to be bored out of my mind sitting here. But I think we've got a good game plan. I think we've got a really solid game plan. It's going to make us a good chunk of money. I don't think we'll go negative for very long if we do go negative at all. And the only reason we'll go negative is just because we're delaying the sell. We could always sell early to avoid going negative, just at a cheaper price, right? But I think we can wait until the official time. We'll find out. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. But I do appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys are still enjoying this. I am definitely enjoying this. But may God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.